FXBros.
Yo, we're back to wrap up October 27th. It's Sunday live analysis on Australia dollar and whatever else we discussed this Sunday, but you already know what we trade primarily. The AU. This right here, which I'm about to take it out, but I know we was kind of briefly speaking on it last week on the live, I believe so, where we were looking at this 4-hour move. I believe so. Yeah. So I was looking at this 4-hour move. The fact that this body closed below these bodies of this candle, and also the bodies swept below the previous low of the structure. I was saying that if you still want to hop into sales, if you believe this market was truly bearish, looking from this point right here, where would we be looking to enter? And I knew overall it's a possibility we could be pulling back into a high, which if you can look, this is Sunday right here. This is last week Sunday, starting bam right there. And I was saying around this area, we could look to maybe retest this trend line that we had, which we barely came to. We didn't all the way touch it, but it was close enough to hold true for that move. But nonetheless, we sold off. That was pretty good entries right there. Even like the sweep of this high right here, this push on this wick, that was a good entry around 67.20 range. But ultimately, as the market sold and confirmed the continuation of the bearish move, I was looking to say, okay, overall with this last extension candle that we had on a 4-hour that swept, the candle that actually swept the previous low, I was saying, how far will we have to look for a pullback before we can look to see where we can re-enter the market in the sales? So one tool I like to use when I look at one candle or a zone or a range of candles, and I want to see just what's the mid-level of that range overall. So I use fibs. I take out pretty much all the other lines and values, and I just use the 50% level. I just want to see what's the halfway point. And how I was taught to use this is in a sales scenario when the market is moving bearish. When you're looking at a range and you're looking to see what's a good area of pullback, you want to look to continue that sell move and look for entries above the 50% level. So if you pull in from the low to the high, you want to look at what's above the 50% level, which would be a premium. Anything above 50% in a bearish move is a premium. Anything below in a bearish move is a discount. And that's what be where you want to buy. You want to buy the discount, sell the premium. So in that instance, you would wait after we swept lows. You see a few hours, 4 hours went by, 4-hour candles, and we get this bullish engulfing. Not only is it a bullish engulfing, and we're going to talk about the difference between these two and any ones in the past, but this is one candle that ate up all this. So one thing that has to happen when you see a powerful move like this, you need to expect, and you should expect, and if it don't happen, you know what's the manipulation. But once you see a big move like this, the market should continue in that fashion. Like with this much volume and that size of candle, the next candle should be at least 50 to 75% of this, meaning it should be like this size, the next one, then maybe the next one a little smaller, then a little smaller, until we show signs of of a reversal. Same like this. You get a nice expulsion. This one really didn't rise up instantly, but one thing that's different between these candles, as you can see, we had a very large wick, kind of like an indication of where we potentially going to be going if the bulls hold true, in which they did, because following by this pullback, you get another bullish engulfing, and the market continued on to fill that wick. And as you can see at the top of that wick, where the market was showing interest, that's pretty much where the market settled off. So if you put like a support and resistance line on top of that wick, you can see how the market never really advanced past that as far as structure. Of course, the wick's gonna go up there. A couple of bodies can close above there, but what you really want to look at is structure. You want to see how, okay, the market broke this. You want to see it continue going up, building bodies, return, building, bodies, and let this be a structure point of a continuation higher. As you can see, hindsight, not only did we not do that, but we extremely sold off from that point. And not to mention from that high that we were tracing up in this bullish overall pullback from the bears. The market gave us a bearish engulfing right at that top. Now, granted, if you had a tight stop, you probably got stopped out. As you can see, the market continued in that direction. So you could easily just trust with your bias and hop back in at the break of lows on like the 4 hour and the 1 hour. But nonetheless, the market sold off. So if you didn't catch that on Friday, and if you didn't catch the Sunday sweeps, the market sold off. And like I said, we wanted to trade the range of this most powerful bearish candle. And we want to see what's the discount area of this range. At bare minimum, like it could come all the way back up here. The market could have swept this low and then maybe continue with more of a foundation built in for buys. Really building a strong foundation. Double bottoms and all that shit. But as you can see, the market popped up just like this scenario, bullish engulfing, but we didn't get that further extension, that crazy extension of wick to fill. And nonetheless, even if you look at this actual candle, we never broke above the wick as far as bodies. We had a lot of wicks closing above, but no bodies closed above this. Unlike this candle, within the next 4 candles, we get a bodily close. Also a retest. You get a pullback here, a retest to that high, and a continuation. That didn't happen here. So as you can see, the market propped itself right into that discount area where we can take sales, and that was the sale we got in primarily. We're probably still sitting in from last week, an Australian dollar. We look at the 1 hour, you can kind of see some bearish engulfing scenarios in here. Stops above here. Like I said, this probably would have got you out potentially, but if the bias was still strong and you still believed in that sale, you could easily just hop in at the break of lows on these, at least, at the lowest on 1 hour. But I would say, trying to look at the 4 hour, give it some room to breathe. You heard me? What's up, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Breaking this shit down and chopping it up. You did.
It's the only way.
So yeah, we've been in sales since about Monday, Tuesday-ish, around this discount range. Market sold off, continuing to sell off. The last situation that would have probably got us out to look at buys would be this gap that popped up this Sunday. Bam, and we filled that gap. So I was looking at that as last week. But yeah, this is the hour time frame. So this is Sunday right here, and we filled that gap. So look like we're continuing for sales. I mean, right now, on a smaller time frame, this scenario would be a break of support and now a retest back to resistance in a way. So if this plays out of a sell-off, this probably would be, you can see this on a 5-minute, 15-minute, but we don't really trade that low per se. So right now, it's not really the cleanest break and retest, but if it works out, you'll take it. Everybody go take this. Just like this is a stronger break and retest. You get structure right here, wick, body, break, some sort of slight retest on this Sunday open, and the market set off from there. So yeah, we're gonna monitor that, see if we're gonna be getting out of sales. But looking at the 1 hour, 4 hour, we coming off and engulfing on Friday, another bearish engulfing. The daily still coming out the engulfing from Monday of last week. So the weekly is still holding strong. Let's actually look at the weekly. Zooming out further, we still coming out there. Remember that old weekly bearish engulfing we came from, sweeping the highs of the year? At the end of September, going into the beginning of October, we still in that play. As you can see, no green weekly candles in sight. And not only that, very weak bullish wicks on these bearish candles. You know, nothing crazy trying to like really mitigate trying to manipulate you into buys per se, especially not on this time frame. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of low wicks being built into, and also a lot of low wicks get traded into and filled. Overall, I can't really say nothing for the weekly. I definitely don't see no bullish engulfing for the weekly. Not to say it can't happen, because anything can happen, but I really don't see the market turning up. Let's look at it on the daily. If we get 5 days from Monday right here, this body, all the way to Friday, could that trade back up? It could. I'm not saying it can't, but that's going to be a far shot. Overall, the news is probably going to get us into that move if we do if we do get that kind of volume. But it's kind of also playing into the point to where, like I said, if the market came down here, then it came down here for a reason, and I highly doubt sweeping this level of structure was the reason. I think if you zoom out, possibly you might see a better picture as far as structure goes. I would say this one probably holds more weight than this one. Now, if this structure was a little bit higher, maybe following this, maybe the fact that the market could come, and I feel like if it came this low, then chances are it's going to try to reach up in this little sweet spot, which was about 60, 65.20 on the daily and the weekly. So I'm still saying that we have more bearishness to feel. And also, I mean, this is a very important point. This is a new low of the year. We already had a low right here, and then the market swept that low. So this is a very important point. Not to say we're going to sweep this low, but the market does like to retest or come back to a very important point. And that kind of goes back to when, you know, looking at institutional traders and these large, big money players like the central banks, you know, they can't get in the market like we do. They can't buy at the click of a button. When they buy with large amounts of money, billions and trillions, and they get in chunks. So if they were building up a buy scenario, these points would be entries. Like we entered here, you know, take a little bit off, come back down to this same price, enter here, and who knows? We don't know if they're gonna come this low, but that's the mind frame you got to have when you think about like the central bank. Like they don't, this whole enter here, and maybe another pullback for a last line entry. That might be the expulsion, but not all these entries was built into this buy type shit. And then you'll see the opposite happen when they start to set up for a sell position. You know, they start selling it to our ass as retail traders, as we buying FOMO and we buying tops and we buying breakouts and all that shit. Because that's how we was taught as retail traders, you know. Eventually everybody break out of that, but yeah, that's the notion. But overall, Supreme, what's popping, brother?
What's good with it?
Peace. What's up, brother?
But yeah, overall, I'm still kind of leaning more on bears. Like I said, it's going to be a lot weekly wise, daily wise for this direction to flip. As even when we did print a lot of green candles on a daily, which I said we don't have no green candles on the weekly, nothing bullish, but these candles didn't even hold weight. None of these bullish candles held any weight. So, and not only that, from those two or more bullish candles, we formed a bearish engulfing, once here and once here. So there's even more confirmation of how strong the bearish move is for these weeks that we've been in since the beginning of this month. October was a short month so far.
This AUD dollar I can't see because the symbol in the way.
The symbol?
The
Yeah.
FXBros thing in the way I'm on the phone, so I can't.
Oh,
The screen weird.
yeah, you're right. That is in the way. Let me damn, that's crazy. That's blocking a lot of good information. Probably move that to the other side.
Yeah, like move it to the top right.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
So it is the AUD dollar.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, AUD dollar.
All right.
No, if I could change that bitch. Oh, there you go. Logo. Oh, I can move that bitch. Stupid ass. All right, I'm gonna do this. How about that?
Yeah, that's a little better.
Bam, reset.
Well, I mean, it's better.
Put it over there. You hear me? Now we can see.
Nice. But yeah, to just to go off of what you said, I do agree. Overall, just far as like with the sales, and just simple as that. Looking at the weekly, the daily, sales. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it could pull on to that area down there, of course. So you'd be looking for a certified pullback, like a bullish engulfing or something, and then a higher high after that.
Right.
That's what I'd be looking
yes,
for.
because you are at these bottoms.
Yeah, it's that little area down there. I can't. What's that? Yeah, right where you got it. That them levels down there.
65.20.
Yeah, price definitely can come down. So it just swept one low. It can sweep that next low that's right above you to the right. No, over to the left.
Right
That
here.
swing low. Yeah, that swing low. So it can come sweep that one. Which if it's gonna come down that far, it might as well go to the next one too. I'm just saying it can't happen because they're so close.
What it might, I mean, this one is the extreme low. If you zoom out, like this is the
okay, yeah, it might not go there then.
Yeah,
it might not go there. Not on one move.
Right. Not on the daily. Like I said, this is probably targets. If it came down here,
But look,
chances are it might come here. 65.
if you draw a fib from that low to that top high and see where that's at, it looked like it's probably around a 50. So if that's that low right there, where you was at? Oh, you getting the fib. Yeah. So if that's the 50, oh, you already got one? No, draw it all the way over.
Yeah, I'm about to move this over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that extreme low. Because it looked like that's 50 point. Don't you know if you draw that if you take that rectangle tool, you could put a box around, the swing low to the swing high, and then they got a new button on there to where you could say add a middle line. So you could highlight any area you want, a price with a rectangle, right?
Like this?
Yeah, like you
This
about to do it?
This zone?
No, from that low, I mean, whatever you want. But the point I'm making is You can say like draw a rectangle real quick and then go to the settings. It's
Yeah,
anywhere.
I'm in the settings right now.
I don't see the rectangle though. Oh,
It's,
okay.
yeah.
Wait.
Middle line. Oh, I see it.
You
Bam.
see what I'm saying? Where
Hey,
you drew the rectangle at?
nice. That's what's up.
That's basically like a 50 fib. So
Now,
you can always see top of price and
we
bottom.
did that. That's fire.
They recently I just discovered that like 2-3 days ago. So it's fresh.
Hell yeah. No, I appreciate that, boy. I was actually like putting fibs on that and drawing down because
I
I like
know.
to see the middle.
Just for the 50. Just for the 50. You would put a fib on the last cans. I remember you saying that. Just so you
Like,
can see it.
that's
Yeah.
what's up. I like that.
But still draw a fib from that low to that high just so I could see where it's at.
Let's see. The lower the wick or the body?
The wick. Yeah, always wick the wick with fibs. That's how I do from swing low to swing high.
All right, bet.
So with that, where is that?
50 right here, the green line.
See, it dip right below that 50, and it might reverse back up. But if it continue, then this is a certified. If it cross 61, then that's a certified reversal from that
Now,
price.
to really, what really looks good to me as far as like I like these sales is the weekly. Once you step even further back and look at the weekly, that chart is like damn that clean. Looking to the left, it's just like clean of traffic.
Yeah, my shit. I got too much shit going on.
That's the same fib though. If you see, that's the same fib. It's that same movement, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see that close, how that weekly last week closed, like that candle is so damn solid. So it's like, yeah, after that you're gonna get some bearish movement. Now, will it go
Yeah.
up and leave a doji and all that? I don't know, but I know it's going to sell. It's going to feel like traffic, whether it's a wick or a body.
Yeah, I think 65. Well, shit, looking at the weekly, 65.50 at least. Like between 65 and 20, 65.50 is a nice level for targets for sales. Yeah, man. Let's see. Let's take a quick glance at some of these jabby pairs.
Yeah, go to GJ. Y'all hopped in yet?
Nah, I didn't. I ain't tell you. I had some open positions from last week, like you did. So I closed out all the modes just to start from late.
Yeah, get some margin free.
Yeah,
Man, that bit bear trapping like hell. It's bear trapping. Like I scalped a bit back and forth. I'm probably like a little past break even. I got on that first move. I closed out about 30, 40 pips. It was up. You saw about 70, 80.
right.
And I started to just close it right there, but I wanted to see how it was going to react. And, just waited too long. They ain't really have nothing to look at because that bit's gapped up so much. But
Now,
that's a strategy
market
too.
open, it gapped up.
Huh?
So as soon as market open, it gapped up right here.
Yeah, because all them sell orders for yen and, and people exiting and probably trying to enter, but definitely exit because I think yen been getting negative news. Yeah.
EJ, everything gapped up. Starting.
Yeah, if you look at the 15-minute, you see a lot. What's
Yeah,
that?
I'm in EJ heavy since last week, so I probably won't even touch GJ because I'm in EJ so heavy.
I got out of this shit.
Yep, I got the gap and everything. Like, yeah.
He out. He can't do the challenge.
One down, man down.
One down. Yeah, I'm out of there.
Yeah, I gotta eat that margin, man. I closed my GU. Me and Kivante had opened a buy along Friday, and it went up a few pips. It was moving kind of slow right now, but we closed that too, so we could hop on GJ.
right
G ain't giving no clear indicator, but it's definitely bullish. That's why I said it was bear traps because it's above the 100, but like them sales came in heavy. That's because it gapped up so much, so naturally it had to come down, and you know.
I'll put the house. I'll put the
I
house
took
on.
most of them sales too. I had a sell position way at the top, but I cashed it out because it retraced hard as shit, fast
Yeah.
too. So I ain't want to give up too much profit. But I knew the sell was it. It sold all day.
I'll put the house on all these Jappy pairs on buys.
Hell yeah!
I'm keeping honest with you.
Just find that right dip. Find that dip.
yeah
But
I'll put the house on.
yep.
that's it looking good.
Pull up DXY. See how the dollar looking.
XY on the weekly is ranging. On the
Cause
daily,
that's really what's controlling
kind
pretty
of
much the majority of it.
bullish, but it's a falsified bullish. I don't like bullish moves like that. It's bullish though. I don't like that little this shit.
Really, it's not bullish from this chart. It's actually just neutral. Cause the first one now when you zoom out,
Into this range right now.
that's still neutral as that. That shit in the same. Well, it's a little bullish, yeah. Just a little bit.
On this structure, after they broke this structure, it kind of started. Even though overall, as you can see, it's in a range. If you look at the big picture, it's still in a range.
Yeah,
But
the dollar ranges,
off this low, it's starting to push higher. So I
and
would
it's not as much manipulation with the dollar. Cause how the hell you manipulate that? I mean, can you? Like,
they can manipulate anything, nigga. They control the shit.
oh, you talk about interest rates and shit, right?
Yeah.
They could definitely manipulate it like that.
Yeah, like news with
Yeah.
war.
Knowing is at a technical spot. They push that bitch in the opposite way. And then just so they could get in better and let it do what it originally was gonna do.
The yen selling off, same situation. And it shows perfect on the UJ. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Correlation.
Right in the index.
I noticed that Australia index don't really correlate with all the dollar too much. Probably because that's just the Australia index. You know.
Yeah, I mean it's if the Australian dollar is selling off, then the Aussie should be selling off. The AU should be selling off because it's
Well, yeah, if it's getting weaker and the dollar gets stronger, it's gonna sell hard. But if that's selling off and the dollar kind of going down, it might go down, but it's gonna go down soft. Like it ain't gonna really, it's gonna neutralize.
it'll actually go heavy. Like if the dollar down and the Australian dollar down, yeah, the AU gonna be selling off heavy. Because like I said, if the Australian dollar down, then you can
No,
automatically.
that's not. That's if both of them selling off. It's gonna balance out. It's not basically gonna consolidate
If they both selling off, it's gonna sell. Like it ain't gonna balance out. How it's gonna balance out?
because if Audi is selling and the dollar is selling, which one is winning? The one that's selling at the slower rate. That's all.
No, the which one is set. The which one is when is the base pair. When you're looking at two pairs, it's the base pair and the quote pair. The base pair is the first one. So if the Australian dollar is the base pair, then whatever the Aussie is doing as far as index wise, then yeah, it should positively correlate with that. Just like with UJ,
No, it don't. When I looked at it, it didn't. That's
dollar
what
is
I'm saying.
bullish, and go to UJ. UJ should be anything with USD in front of it should be bullish
Because of what?
because it's the base pair. The
Because of
first,
the dollar getting stronger, you saying?
huh?
Because the dollar getting stronger?
No, because it's the first thing in the trading pair. It's the base pair, like the USD Jappy. So the USD is gonna follow the trend of the DXY primarily.
Right. No, that's true. But I was talking about the Audi. The
Same thing.
Audi.
Audi
No,
dollar,
it's not. It's not true. That's not true. The dollar is the strongest. Is
no,
the strongest
Audi
index.
dollar
That's
is selling off, and the Australian dollar is selling off.
I know. That's just happened to be. It just. I'm telling you, it don't always work. Go just pull up a chart and you'll see. That just yeah.
I'm going between the Australian dollar and the index.
Okay.
It's positively correlated. They both selling.
Let me see it again. Switch back. Oh yeah, they definitely that's correlating.
They're both selling.
Oh no, they definitely they've been correlating for sure.
Yeah,
When
and
I checked it wasn't.
it's the base pair. Like if you look at the euro, this is the euro dollar, and if you pull up the euro exchange, I'm pretty sure it's selling off because it's
But when I'm telling you though, like sometimes currencies they sell off at approximately the same rate. It's not going to look like a sell-off. It's just going to be neutralized. One of them is selling harder than the other one, but that's not going to be a heavy sell. A heavy sell is when AUD index is going down and the dollar index is going up. That's going to make a heavy, buy for dollar and a heavy sell for AUD.
right.
But yeah, they correlated right now. Mm-hmm. That was a while ago when I checked though. When I first started looking at correlation with the indexes, DXY and shit, and I looked at it wasn't then. I don't know. Maybe I was looking at the wrong time frame or something.
Let's see what this news looking like. What's going to get into these sales?
Oh, what you call it? CPI. Mm-hmm. There, everybody waiting for CPI for the Aussie dollar. I mean Australian dollar. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to open up the chart, but it's taking its sweet time. Economic calendar. All righty. So as we can see, we don't have no news on Sunday, Monday, no news for the USD. Got some Euro news, retail sales. Like, what is this for Spain? And the ECB got a speech on the afternoon for Euro. What is this? That's just basic Euro area. Tuesday, we have USD news at 7:30 and 9 a.m. We got goods trade balance at 7:30 and the JOLTS job openings at 9 a.m. Then Australian dollar Q3 CPI Tuesday 7:30. Monthly CPI, RBA trim mean CPI, quarter over quarter, year over year, weighted mean, trim, like they going crazy. They trying to see what the hell is the trimmed and the weighted gonna be for CPI. They trying to figure this shit out. They're breaking it down. Then followed by Wednesday, we got some Japanese news coming out. Got a few Euro news, GDP growth rate, unemployment rate coming out for Germany. CPI coming out for Germany. All this stuff coming out around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning for Euro. If you go trade that. Damn, a lot of Euro news. GDP growth rate coming out for Germany, Italy, the Euro area. Followed by USD news. We got ADP employment change on Wednesday. GDP growth rate 7:15 to 7:30 on Wednesday morning for USD. Followed by 7:30 in the evening for Australian dollar. Got retail sales. So gonna be some heavy volume coming in on Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, JPY interest rate decision coming out later on that evening on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So be looking out for the Asian session to push some volume probably on the UJ. Thursday, you already know, initial jobless claim for USD, continuous jobless claim, also followed by personal spending, personal income, and core PCE, 7:30, all coming out at 7:30 for USD. The euro go crazy. This EJ go down this week. We got a lot.
Honestly, looking at it, all like trading times, like Euro, the Asian sessions, Euro sessions, the US session, like all of it's going to be hot. Like you got things for
It's
the Japan pairs. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff. The PMIs, the CPIs, like yeah, those are big news. I mean, yeah, it's all high, all different. Yeah,
facts. So it's a great week to do this GJ challenge, nigga.
oh my gosh, look what's going on Friday.
Look, come on, man. It's gonna be a crazy week. NFP to start off November. Let's get it popping. What we doing?
I'm not trading.
Unemployment rate. No, for real. NFP Friday. Yeah, this Friday is definitely gonna set the notion for next week for sure. So definitely you might want to trade light or just don't trade at all on NFP for sure.
Bro, on the first, like
Yeah,
what?
man. You
What?
gotta be a little bit patient on that. Just to let let the market tell you what it's gonna do for November. It's gonna give you a little preview on NFP. But yeah, high volume week. If there's ever a week where you would want to try to capitalize on growth, this would probably be the week. Just got to be patient because it's going to be a lot of volume, but look for the manipulation and try to catch the opposite going into the continuation of the overall trend of that pair. But yeah, this is going to be volume,
Yes,
like
sir.
heavy volume.
Ride the trend, ride the dip.
Starting by Tuesday. Fucks with it. Yeah, man. But I think it's gonna be bearish overall. We just want to take a glance back and look at the weekly.
I mean, honestly, AUD dollar is a bearish pair. Like if you zoom out on the month chart, you'll see that. So AUD gonna always be bearish. All you ever really looking for is to find them highs, them weekly, monthly highs, and you sell it. Go look and you'll see. The highs, the swing highs been coming down. Last time I checked. So like AUD dollar.
How far y'all candles go back on a monthly? To
Shit,
2000?
probably the same as yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be all the same as yours. That's when that company started carrying it.
Yeah, it's definitely been bearish since 2011.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Overall, if
It
you wanna
ain't no this not a bull market. This is a bear market. So you ride the sales, you wait and on the dip is gonna dip to highs. You fade the highs, and you ride, let it ride. That's yeah. Let me see what moving average is under on the month chart. It's under the it last month it broke above the 50 moving average and came right back down under the 20. So you tell me. That's on the month. It ain't touch it. It haven't even touched the 100. It's been under the 100 moving average since May 31st, 2001, and they haven't even touched it since March 31st, 2002. So it only touched the 50 moving average. It only went under it and came back to touch it January 23, and it just did it last month, August 31. So you tell me. It's bearish, bro. No doubt about it. 100%. It's right there. So every bull run you done ever seen, all that was a pullback for sales. I'm about to screenshot it right now, put it in the group. But shit, you see it.
I agree. Yeah,
I
right now, I'm looking at structure. You can see the bearish structure in the market right now. But yeah, we for sure pretty much trending bearish on that. Weekly on the UJ, as you can see, bullish, GJ, bullish, AJ, bullish, EJ, bullish. So I probably wouldn't be taking sales on the Jappy pairs. This is a nice entry on a pullback too. Weekly bullish engulfing, bam. Weekly bullish engulfing, bam. Weekly bullish engulfing, all them holes showing it. UJ really had a steamer. It's a beautiful situation.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Let's take a glance at some else. Look at gold. Look at gold making new highs. Hold on. That's for the week, though. That was a weekly new high. Go to the 4 hour. Gold just been ripping, boy. Anybody got gold jewelry? Because it's worth more money. It's a damn show. S&P look like it's trying to creep its way back to all-time highs. US 30 selling off. NASDAQ looking like it's trying to creep to an all-time high. Ten-year yield up. The VIX is still back at its predominantly range. Bullish SPY. Nvidia trying to creep up on a Nvidia tried to creep up on an all-time high again on Friday. That motherfucker, boy. Nvidia. Amazing buys.
Let me see what that what Uber looked like.
Uber. Let's see. Uber recently coming off of an all-time high on October 11th and been kind of selling off, filling in this gap, and it's kind of sitting right there at that structure level right here at 78, between 78, $77. I don't know. What would you do on Uber? Would you buy it? Would you wait for another level? What would you do if you was,
I mean, it all depends on what type of trade. Me personally, I would buy it. I'll buy this, pullback, and if it goes lower, I'll dollar cost average pretty much as it go down and as it go back up.
Technology's price target maintained within an $80 per share by RBC Capital.
See,
3 must-see earnings report next week. Google, Meta, Apple. Alphabet's Waymo closes 5.6 billion funder. Damn, what the fuck is that?
That's that EV shit. That auto driving. I think.
Autonomous vehicle. Man, come on.
Mm-hmm.
$5.6 billion of the first round of funding.
They leading the way in AI, Facebook, Google.
Fidelity, Perry Creek, Silver Lake, Tyler Global, T-Roy and Price.
They're
Drop.
trying to catch that AI wave. I mean that that auto EV wave and shit.
Oh, fact.
Well, not EV, but the autonomous. Same thing.
Nice. That's what's up. I didn't even know about this. That's what's
Now
up.
this new. That's new. I ain't know either. But I know Google is
That's I'm about to say, yeah, that is a beautiful partnership for Uber. Say that they partnership with Google.
They saying they partnered up. This is Google news. But if they do partner, yeah, that'd be fire.
No, they said it right there. They said they're looking to partner with Uber.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They, as far as like this autonomous driving, they're trying to do that.
Yeah, expanded partnership with Uber. I see.
Yeah,
Tesla.
Tesla gonna partner with somebody too. One of those the biggest the company with the most autonomous cars or something like that. Cause that's something that's a theme right now. The autonomous cars. That's probably the top theme right now. That's what old boy said too. He looked for the themes of the year and stuff, even with crypto. Like,
especially with that robo cab shit.
Yeah. That's the theme right now.
I thought the main, overall, it was still AI. Like as far as like the main factor that's pumping all markets.
They both up like AI becoming like a not a thing of the past, but like no stocks ain't really booming from it. Like it's the talk. Basically, that was the theme. Now they moving to
yes, there's
these
always
robo cars and stuff. That's
always
the
a
new
theme.
thing.
You're right.
Okay.
Like AI been around, a couple years now. Ain't really do nothing crazy. Like we just got Chat GPT. It didn't. Are they even public? Like the stock didn't run crazy. Ain't no. Not only the top AI stocks is the top companies like Google and Apple. You know what I'm saying? They already giants. So
true, but think about when OpenAI does go public.
I think they did.
No.
Not yet.
That would have broke the internet.
That's what I'm pull it up and see. I think they did, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Six, you searching it on a thing?
Sir, right there. There you go.
Yeah, that's not part. Yeah.
Hey, is not a publicly traded company, is a privately held company, and is not offered on any stock exchange.
Oh no, that's what I was looking into. Like when they do go public, people was talking about projections and stuff.
Open.
It's gonna be ridiculous. Like they gonna be like, excuse, what?
Not necessarily. That's what I'm saying. Not necessarily because. I mean, it's gonna rally. People gonna do it because that's what IPOs just do. But where is it gonna drop back down to? Is the question for the company long term. Like you got to really be bringing in profit. It can't just be cool technology. Like how many people really buying that per week? And are they sales jumping up? Are they sales doubling every month? Like how TikTok when they grow, like
Microsoft, they using it.
They're using Chat GPT.
They're using OpenAI.
They partnered?
Yeah, they partner with them. Like they next level.
No, I know they definitely a leader on the private side. And they the ones who got the AI boom. They started the AI thing, like for real. They did that.
OpenAI and Microsoft have a long-term partnership that began in 2016 and involves collaboration on AI research, supercomputing, investments, and commercialization.
Now look at that. That's 8 years ago. And what did we really got? Nothing that people are really raving over that they're willing to pay for. The shit was free for the longest. So it's what I'm saying is basically, like I said, that's 8 years. People lose interest once shit don't go crazy. You see what I'm saying? So basically, if they would have been IPO, yeah, but now I think people that lost a little, the general public, they, it's so many that it came out now. So that a lot of that steam that would have broke the internet, they waited too long, in my opinion. Because
I kind of could agree with that. I feel you where you coming from.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had the steam, they had it, but they wanted to
They
I don't
probably
know what their mission was.
confusing on why they didn't do it, but I
Of
get
course, they got their reasons. You know, they wanted to see if they really needed the funding or if they was going to be able to achieve their goals without it. You know,
damn sure achieving it goes with Microsoft investing $10 billion in that shit 2023 alone.
that's why they ain't go public, because they like, let's just chill on this 10 billion
No,
and just see what we could do. But the only thing they think about it, how do they make money from selling that $20 a month thing? How many people are their sales up or down? If so, how much percent? If it's up, you see. So that's what really matters, bro. That's what's gonna get investors. Just hype. True investors not putting their money just on hype. The reason why you see they did that deal 8 years ago. So Microsoft already predicted, they seen they was going in the right direction, and whatever hype came from it, they benefited from it when it was hype. But 8 years, bro, and like what? No IPO, nothing. Like I said, the excitement went down. Look, go on Google Trends and type in Chat GPT. I bet you the trend was higher weeks ago.
Let's see. Google Trend.
Just that marketing side in me come out.
Or just type in Chat GPT.
Yes, sir. And you can then type in AI just to see how AI is trending. Oh no, it's at its highest. No. So put in, that's just in the past day.
No,
Put in
that's
the
what I'm
12.
saying. But hold on, like that's what I'm saying. This shit is like really changing the world, like right now. But
No, put in the past 5 years. Yeah, put that
search
in.
open AI as well.
Oh no, yes, they are at their highest interest. They are.
Yeah. Search
They are.
open AI. Search open AI.
Yeah, open AI.
That's
Yeah,
the mother. That's like the main thing.
but not people ain't probably don't search that as much, but this still will tell you if they even. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just like searching and shit.
No,
But
yeah,
it's
put
like,
in 5 years. Yeah, put that in for sure.
and the reason
Yeah,
why.
see what I'm saying? Now you see what I'm talking. Look, 2023. That's when they had their peak, and then it went down.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right. For open AI, you're right.
And look what people typing. Chat GPT. That's what they really was looking for. They don't care about the open AI.
chatbot, Chat GPT for a large language model, Chat GPT. Yeah.
See, when that lasted that way, when they was talking about folk, people wanted to know, oh, what can they do? What can it? But they really didn't do a good job of marketing. Oh, the folk could do this, it could do that.
They searching open AI Chat GPT together. That's a positive
breakout. Yeah. Well, that's the same. They pretty much the same thing. People just trying to see who's the owner. Why is it Chat GPT? Is it open AI? Or is it, people trying to see it? That's probably people trying to see if they got a stock and stuff like that. Now compare that to robo what's it called? Robo taxi. Put that in. And then
I already know this shit goes.
Yeah, it's definitely probably at its highest easily because the name just started coming out. So put in 5 years. See, it just came out. Well, that's just one day, but yeah, put in 5 years or even 12 months. Yeah. October. That was when Elon Musk did the event. Huh?
Yep.
See? Yep. Yeah, man. Put in the 5 years though, just to see. They ain't even had no data probably.
No, facts.
Nobody wasn't even talking about it. So that's how you know this is a new thing. They tell you the interest is high as it ever been. And this is what investors want. They want. See, nobody wasn't even talking about it. Look.
Yeah, that was around the time he had the event.
Yep. He coined the term.
Look where all the searches came from.
California. Look at the related words. They don't tell you. Look, keep going down. Oh, they don't show nothing.
It's coming down. My computer tripping. Robo taxi event.
Exactly. Look, Tesla. Look to the left. Tesla bot. Look to the left. See?
Yep.
See, that's the marketing in me that be knowing certain shit. It just shit got to make sense, bro. Like consumer wise, like ain't no coincidences in sales. Sales is sales. You can't fake it. Either people buying that shit or they not. Either people increasing interest, either shit is increasing or it's decreasing.
Big facts.
Basically, it's technology moving too fast, so the consumers and the damn corporations everybody's trying to catch a wave. And just think about that. Like Google put out 10 billion on them. How much more money you think they could just spend on new developments? And they can't
that's
even.
That's just Microsoft putting that money. Imagine all the other
that's what
people.
I meant to say. Microsoft, right? So what I'm saying, imagine what Microsoft, they can't really stretch out too much more in that field. They already made a $10 billion investment in AI. So they don't want to have nothing to do with that until they start seeing at least some projections of when they're going to get their money back. Because I know they still in the negative. You know, so ChatGPT is great. But how much are people willing? Are people really willing to pay $20 a month for this shit? That's the real question. Just like Netflix, they keep raising the price up. But eventually, bro, you ain't gonna be able to bring the price up. There's only so much people gonna be willing to pay, you know. And so that's a problem Netflix having. They not really. Anime is keeping Netflix up. That's why Netflix is up, because they put Naruto and all that shit on it.
Open
Literally.
Bain and Company. Look at that.
Look at sales. See if you can see about sales.
What?
Sales for ChatGPT, OpenAI, if it's published, and just see are they making more sales or less, or see if they hitting goals.
Profitable?
Huh?
You mean is OpenAI profitable?
No, not profitable, because most companies not profitable if they get them big ass loans. They gotta, make the money back. But look at, are they making sales? And if their sales projections are up, pretty much the earnings. If that's, if it's public.
Yeah, it's damn sure ain't public.
I mean, it don't got to be public, but people still, like, insiders be putting journalists and shit. They'll go find that knowledge just because they're the only ones with it. They'll, that's just see what I'm saying. How are they going to be profitable? I think their money will come from licensing. Their money gonna come from licensing technology.
They switched from being a nonprofit to being a capped for-profit company this year. So that's why they're saying OpenAI dead.
They said it's dead, as we know. Oh, I mean, because they preparing to go public. So they got, you see what I'm saying? Not that nonprofit. They like, nah, fuck all that. Because you giving away the profits. How the fuck we gonna have a public company if you talking about giving away profits? So they're like, kill that nonprofit shit. Because that's literally the purpose of going public. So you could get funds. People invest so they can make profit. And when they see projected growth. See why it may not be a good sign. Billions. I don't know what they're gonna say, but you just like, it's business. Just because something is booming and being talked about.
Around should have $100 billion. While the value is impressive, the funding raising question how much cash OpenAI is burning through in its goal to build ever more powerful AI models. Yeah, I mean, based on what they get
Look
there.
at that sentence where it said the reported valuation would be up from the 86 billion enterprise value for the company back in 23 when some employees sold private stock in the company. Yep. So they saying 86 billion. They loaned 100 billion, huh? Or was it 10 billion?
Worth 100 billion after this next round of funding. That's what they're saying.
You mean 86?
No, that's what they was projected 86, but now it's 100 billion after
that's
this
what
next.
This article say. I don't see that
right here.
So they doing rounds of funding.
Is aiming to raise several billions of dollars as a part of funding round, which would value the artificial intelligence startup at more than 100 billion. The reported valuation will be up from the 86 billion enterprise value for the company in late 2023.
Okay,
So they are predicting some money coming in, which in 20 billion, that's what Tesla is worth. So that's not bad.
they
But
wouldn't put you in the stock market if you a fuck up.
Well, no, they don't put people in the stock market. You got to file and register.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta, it's not gonna be even though they got a lot of bad companies, but
they don't give a fuck, bro. If you got that money, they letting you in there. This ain't you
buy
got
your
that
way.
money, they letting you in there. And really, it don't cost that much. Like you could put a company on the market. You could buy a company that's already on the market for $250,000. You could buy companies that's public, like right now, for $250,000, as low as $250,000.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
that's what Elon Musk did with Tesla. People don't know that he didn't start Tesla. Y'all know that, right?
Facts.
You said what?
Elon Musk did not start Tesla. Y'all didn't know that?
Heard something about that, but I ain't
He
really.
didn't start it. He bought that from two brothers. This company been around since like the 80s. 86 or something. And once he sold, he took his profits from PayPal. He got 1.5 billion from selling PayPal, and he bought Tesla and SpaceX. And he used his marketing and his influence to grow it. And he and also the cryptocurrency industry invested their profits, Tesla's profits, into crypto. They got millions in crypto, hundreds of thousands of coins, crypto bitcoins.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, man.
It's so much faster, right? I love it. I'm sold with ChatGPT. Like I got that's things I'll pay the 20. I ain't pay it yet though. But I'm willing to. That's because I'm like how much uses do I really have for it? The people who have the real utility for it is businesses, not consumers. And so I feel like that's where their money gonna come from. Doing deals like they did from licensing the product to companies and integrating. Like this would make them pop. They went with Microsoft, but they probably should have did something with Apple because Siri is done. If ChatGPT and Apple could do a deal, huge. Because if you could integrate, because you see how we got to go to ChatGPT. Well, you ain't got an iPhone, but Siri, you say, "Hey Siri," and Siri is ChatGPT. That's gonna work because you got millions and millions of iPhone users. Fucking Apple bought Shazam. What song is this? They bought that and made that. So you think they wouldn't buy a ChatGPT? But I don't know about no 10 billion. But so I don't know how it would play out, but I know it would for the consumers. That would be the best bet for consumers.
They just recently integrated with them.
Who? Apple
and ChatGPT.
Okay, see, I have read that recent. That's what it was. That's where that came from. I be reading so much shit.
And that's another big hit for OpenAI as a company.
It's a hit. You sound like it's good.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like you got two of the biggest companies utilizing
two of the biggest tech companies behind you. Like I said, their money gonna come from licensing the product to corporations, not a consumer. It's not really a consumer product because it's just not. Consumers don't need a personal assistant.
But how smart is it to have a free version that's very simple?
I believe, nigga,
and then you have the entire world market your product to these big companies for free.
Wait, say that again. The three version. What you said?
The free version.
Oh, right.
ChatGPT. He had people just like us and regular people throughout the entire world using it and then marketing their product to these big companies for free. Like it was the smartest thing ever, putting it out there like that. And then it was just a matter of time. So like, damn, we got to put this shit into our things. Otherwise, they're not going to use our phones as much. Like they not. You know what I'm saying? Because before that, you didn't have ChatGPT inside of Siri. Now you do on the latest, titanium fucking iPhone. They had to do something. You know what I'm saying? Because the camera wasn't hidden.
Asian countries.
If you just go into this digital age,
Average amount of subscriptions per purchase subscription. I'm trying to see if ChatGPT gonna tell me how much people are paying for their service.
Hold on right quick, yo.
10 million globally. This demand reflects the general interest in premium AI features and has contributed to a significant revenue stream for OpenAI, currently estimated at about 300 million per month.
that's just for the regular people using it for the monthly.
That's the premium. That's the
Yes.
people paying
Yes.
$30. They're right here. OpenAI has a Plus and Pro subscriptions at $20 a month for the Plus plan and $30 a month for the Pro. And they're saying the number of people subscribed to ChatGPT Plus, which gives users access to GPT-4, is estimated to be around 10 million globally at 300 million per month. User base is continually growing. Substantial adoption. The paid tiers popularity underlines with both interest and enhanced capabilities, and the willingness to invest in them for professional and personal use. So, bam, it just told on itself.
The fundamentals look good. I mean, it just gotta continue. And when they saying growth, but how much growth? That's very important.
300 million a month.
They sound good when you look until you look at what they spending. So you can't just look at revenue without looking at
They spend
expenses
way
and
more than
debt.
300 million.
Huh?
I said, I'm pretty sure they're probably burning through way more than 300 million.
And that's saying a lot.
The
Because
growth.
I mean, I'm not sure about that, but they definitely very well may be.
They say that AI shit is fucking not cheap. I mean, first of all, you got to build the infrastructure for you to
Right.
AI on. So you got to go to NVIDIA and cop from them, and they go hit you over the head. So that's where the money coming from. That's why NVIDIA is so profitable right now.
Yeah, NVIDIA, the craziest stock right now other than Tesla,
Yeah, because they
volume-wise.
developing the hardware for you to even develop AI.
Yeah. Some issue they run into though, people like how much are they gonna keep spending just to keep developing and making smarter AI? But like, when is enough? When how smart is enough? So
Facts.
and it's because like
Or
you
when
making it smart for what? For who?
enough to just go on its own. It's self-learning. Is that a thing? Will AI be self-learning? Well, humans don't have to interject no more code.
Only manager.
Let me see who on here. Let me check the live. 8 views. All right. Yeah. But yeah, man. I think overall, these sales is gonna look good for Australian dollar, and the buys is gonna look good for the Jappies. I think we agree on that.
Yes, I agree 100%. I'm trying to get 1,000 on one trade, bro, with this EJ.
Man, come on.
This is the one.
It's the one. Just like Trap said, this the one that's gonna make me $1 million. This the $1 million play.
It gotta start. It gotta start from that.
Nah, for real.
There's gonna be a 10 and 100. Yeah.
Card.
Yeah.
Did not get the receipt. And
Well, I finally made back all my losses.
You put your phone number in when you bought it?
From that
Okay. What you trying to exchange it?
Yeah.
From the
Okay.
that sale on August 6th. That I think that shit shook me out a lot of positions. And I lost a good bit. I'm finally back positive from that.
That's what's up. You said from August 6th?
Yeah, that sale, that carry trade sale, that triggered the whole market in a frenzy.
Oh, yeah.
Finally turned positive.
That's what's up. Maybe that's what it's trying to do. Feel like wait. Oh, that'll be fun.
93 pips.
Let's get
$10 and counting.
Let's get it. Who's gonna get elected?
Right. Yeah, I gotta look for that right entry on GJ, and I'm gonna kill a game.
Yeah, I can't play because if I would just be like, oh, I'll do the EJ and use what I got right now, yeah, I'm up too much on this one. That's why I was like, nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and rock with EJ. Like I said, it's the heaviest I ever.
Shit, they all moving the same right now. So
that's what I'm saying.
That's why I just chose GJ because it moved the fastest. So
Look,
you know, just to keep
you
it.
should still do it, bro. You should still do it, but just only do one unit.
Do it. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Cause for one, and I said, shit, I ain't about to fuck with. He said pips, not dollars. So let me put one unit. I'm trying to win. I ain't trying to blow my.
Overall, this is just a challenge to do, to see, how our trading.
No,
It's just
pips matter. Pips matter. Cause a pip gonna determine how well you entering.
Right.
Money determine how well you're managing risk.
Just for fun.
I mean, even on the demo account, that's what I was gonna say too. Why niggas be acting like they scared to use a demo account? That's what it's for, to practice and try shit. You know,
right?
That's all it's for. Like it's like, make no difference. We trying to become better traders. That's the purpose of it, not get rich. Overnight at least. You get rich by becoming a better trader. Like I'm into being better me, and like I don't really care about the money. The money only matter because I work and people work. So it's like, okay, well I do need at least a certain amount. So I'm gonna put in a certain margin so I could easily get that certain amount to maintain my life. But I'm really just focused on being a better trader. It's really not about the money. I just know being better, of course, is gonna bring me more money.
The money gonna come if you're a better trader.
Right. And all I'm gonna do is put it back in anyway. So why, I don't care about the money.
Right.
It's a
tool. It's
paper. Simple as that. It's a tool. Also a slave.
Real tough.
But shit, man, them stocks on earning days, the day before earnings and shit, bro, them shit's been going crazy. I'm gonna have to fuck with some of them on those
I ain't gonna lie.
The small accounts.
When I start trading stocks like options and shit, that's gonna be one of my strategies. I like trading the earnings.
That's how the options do. That's just like the news for Forex.
Yep.
That's how the option traders do. On Fridays and shit too, big, because contracts expire. I don't really fully get it, But I know I know we'll be rich if we started fucking with options because we really so technical.
Yep.
And the people who trade options, they're not technical at all. They just know, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can make a lot of money. You know, and they take other people's signals, which ain't bad. So they just get in groups and all us take the signals together. Oh, you gonna make 10K this month. And they do. They really do. You know. I don't know enough about it yet to start, you know what I'm saying? So I could wait. I don't care about FOMO. I'll miss out. I don't have no
Jay,
fear of missing out.
do you know anything? Do you know enough about options to start trading, Jay? I don't either. I mean, I
No,
do, but
no, I do not. But I got my Robin Hood, and I'm just waiting till I get to a point to where I can, put like 5K in there, 5 to 10K in there comfortably, and then I'll slowly start to like take my profits and move it over into something that I can do more long term and do those leap plays with the profits that I'm taking out of Forex. So yeah, I kind of just been studying stuff, listening to certain guys and stuff like that. But
right.
When it's a time to really sit down and really do it, that's when it get to a point to where I'm kind of doing more trading than like my my actual career as far as like a job. I'll still be doing kettle corn and shit, but I'll probably have more time to set aside to really be like, okay, let me see how this option shits work. And I know from how we trade Forex, it ain't gonna be tough. It's just a process like with anything else. But
Yeah, it's really about learning that terminology. That's what because I had a home, he was breaking it down to me. I just don't feel confident in the term. They got like alpha and data, and I'm like, what the fuck? I thought this was trade, not science. And it just means that something is weakening. The contract is weakening, and all. It got a lot of little things to it. Like it's not simple at all if you want to actually be like like professional.
that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
but
I
that's the
won't
thing though. You do not need to know all that shit to make money though. All you gotta do is buy the option. So
exactly.
all you gotta do is buy the option and sell it when it's profitable. So that's why I'm like, since being that we technical, we're prone for it because we really spot lows and highs and you know what I'm saying.
Right.
We understand market structure and stuff like that. So
Man, I'll be trading off the daily and the weekly and
no,
doing
that's
leap
what you do. Them contracts
options.
be like months long and years long, and
That's what I'm saying. I'll do it for like that, and then yeah, man, keep it simple. Keep it
it's
simple.
more hands off. I can tell you that. It's not like watching the charts every day. You just sitting in Walmart might be at 140. You waiting on it to go to 150 and shit like that. Like
Right.
But you definitely I don't know how the money shit work. Why it's so high, but
Isn't buying options like a form of 100 shares though?
you're not buying shares though. You're buying a contract you buying a contract. You're buying contracts. It's not actual shares.
Right.
But when you look at the amount as far as like how much it costs, then yeah, it's like 100 times of what the stock price is.
One contract is equivalent to 100 shares price wise. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you really paying for the strike price. That's what cash you got to put up.
Right.
Which
The
could be
closer it is, the further away it is, the more it pay you.
Isn't it like true to say that like you can't play in the options games with like small money? Like you can't, like it ain't no options play you can set up with like $10.
No, I wouldn't say that. What it is just less trades you're gonna be able to take. Like, cause one option that's an automatic stop loss. Look at it like that. An option, I meant to say a contract is a stop loss. Like you might put up 150 for the contract. All you could lose is the 150.
Right.
You see, you pretty much your money already when you put it up is gone. So you just trying to get it back.
Right.
It's kind of like the casino or some shit. Or digital casino. Once you load that shit up, it's gone. You can get it back, but like a casino ticket. When you put your money in the machine, they give your ass a piece of paper out. Bitch, I put $100 in here. Don't give me no paper. Spit 100 back out. Well, I gotta go to the ATM and pay a fee. You see?
Thanks.
You know, and then the motherfuckers in Caesars, they took out the dollar machines. Everything $5 and oh no, I'm like, they don't even take dollar bills. The motherfuckers. They got bougie. They say, well, I don't care if it's 100 ones, we don't want them. Motherfuckers ain't playing.
Bills, boy. Do y'all know about like the if you had to, the issue of getting like 20 to 30 plus grand in cash out of the bank?
That's about the most you can get from most banks in one day or like 1 week.
Like I've seen people when they try to go buy a car cash or something like or whatever.
Nah, you can't just get that. You gotta order your own money. You gotta let them know.
That shit crazy. And they gotta order the money.
Cause my uncle hit the lottery. That's how I know. And it took him a week just to get like 30K out.
That's crazy.
He had to wait.
Niggas really don't have no money.
Like, well, what it is, they got a law to where like the banks could trade up to a certain percentage of
90%. That's what it is. It's 90. They got to keep 10% of your money on hold, and they could do whatever the fuck they want to with the other 90%.
Man, that's crazy.
And all they got to do is settle at the end of the day, and that's what an interest rate. The Fed interest rate is the bank settling interest rate at the end of the day. When they settle all their loans between banks, they utilize the Fed funds rate. Real talk. Yeah, them niggas ain't got no money for real. Which holds so much value on why gold, I see now, I've been seeing, but it's stupid prevalent. Why having physical gold is such a fucking like high importance, like stupid high.
Meaning just because you can't.
I mean, it's really the only true currency. When you think about the Fed and the banking system, like that's the only true currency that's really in circulation. Like that form of currency, you know, silver, gold.
But it ain't. Is it a currency or is it a metal?
It's a metal, but it's also of what they call it, like a form of value or a term of value, whatever the fuck. A unit of value.
So what is more valuable, gold or cobalt, to make the fucking chips?
Well, probably when you look at the value of the stone or the acid, then yeah, you probably could look at cobalt. Like you shit, if that's the case, you could look at melanin. Like that's more.
Hey, yeah. Now you go. Yeah, we really we gotta end the live on that one right there, boy. You about to.
I'm just being real. Like, come on, what are we talking about? But as far as like, yeah, as far as with people trading for goods and services, yeah, gold is it. That's the main dog. That's why it's so prevalent to have physical gold. Like,
yeah, it's the top risk asset. But Bitcoin coming for his head. Really, Bitcoin outdid it in the time period of existence.
Yeah, digital gold and physical gold. Bitcoin and gold.
Gold is not fungible at all. That's why that's the downside of it. Like you can't pay for no cigar and no chips and snacks with a bar of gold. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, the way they probably would.
Gold is made for buying houses and cars.
Yeah,
and that's
would probably
silver is for the small shit.
Send your gold. You would probably send your gold to a company, and that company would have a business relationship with Visa and MasterCard, and you would have a card where you got the value of your gold on that card. You could spend it in the store until you broke.
Guess what that's called? Bitcoin. Yeah.
Real talk.
And now, and also can't forget about Litecoin. Litecoin is the silver. That's why it's low. Like that's how it was meant to be. Bitcoin is for large purchases, and Litecoin is for light purchases, small purchases. You know, that's why the supply is like that. Because gold is a limited supply. That's what makes it valuable. That's the most valuable thing about it. It is nothing else. It's just that it's limited supply,
Which is
and everybody like it. It's pretty. You know what I'm saying?
The supply too. It's only gonna be 21 million of them.
Exactly. That's why it was made with a limited supply, and even that number for exact reason that I don't know, but well, I forgot. But it's a mathematical reason why he used 21 million. By the way, that's not gonna be meant to like 100 years from now. We won't be here by the time the last.
Not 100. That shit like
1,000.
That shit like 84,000 years away. Like it's some crazy.
Damn.
Shit. Nah, for real. It's crazy far away. When the last
he did the math. Basically, he wanted the shit to stay minted forever, but still have a limited supply.
That's why it's like, nigga, it's like, boy, whoever owned one Bitcoin, like, yeah, they family could be. But then again, if Bitcoin's so high, at this time, probably a single family house will be $1 billion.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, it's accounting for inflation and everything.
All markets are running right now, though.
Big facts.
A different time.
Big facts. Like, yeah, it ain't just gonna be you could buy more shit. Like, nah, that shit you want to buy, that shit went up too. So yeah, M, but that M ain't that 1980s M. I guess that 2024 M. What you could do with that?
Yeah, $1 million is worth less every year.
Real talk.
That's a fact.
USD, that is, not in Bitcoin. You know, people talk shit about Bitcoin, but bro, I mean, they obviously can't count. Like the economics is there. You know, like it's a better hold than $1. That's why it's fucking 70,000 and $1.
Yeah.
You know.
Created daily.
I mean 70,000, yeah, for one Bitcoin, should I say?
X Chevy T. Y'all know how many millionaires was created daily in 2024?
Daily?
A lot, but like I said, $1 million is worth way less than it was. So it's like that a million today is not the same million 10
How many millionaires was created each day in 2024? I just asked ChatGPT.
That nigga go at ChatGPT crazy.
Nah, for real.
She gonna shut you down after 2 more questions. What, 1,000 a day?
Damn, you close.
Yeah, because I think I looked it up.
It's 9,200.
9,200
worldwide. 1,900 every day. New millionaires.
See what I'm saying, dog? Like
this increase is primarily driven by rising property values, investments in financial markets, and technological advancements.
Right, that's the rich getting richer though. That's not no
creation
broke people getting rich at the same time.
GDP growth rates such as United States, China, certain parts of Europe.
Yeah, that's the rich getting richer. That's niggas who.
Recent trends suggest that even with economic fluctuations, the number of millionaires globally continues to grow steadily, with some forecasts indicating that millionaire ranks will increase by around 13% in the US alone by 2026.
That's because of inflation. If it's 13% easier to fucking be a millionaire. You got 13% inflation, so shit. Of course it's gonna go up by 30. You know, that's cool, but the dollar is a problem. You got an issue. Inflation is too high right now, and the Federal Reserve is not doing a great job of balancing the shit out.
Who know that? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
What?
What's the current U.S. inflation rate?
5%. 5%. Year over year, 5%. 10 years, 5%. 20 years, 3% It's right there on TradingView. You can see the U.S. interest rate.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
Oh, my bad.
Man, that bitch jumped up a crazy thing. As of September 2024, the annual inflation rate in the United States is 2.4%.
Oh, I thought you were saying the interest rate.
Inflation. That's what we're talking about.
The average inflation rate. And what period they looking at? Year over year?
Score stands at 3.2% according to the recent data of the Bureau of Labor Statistics.
Wait, what's 3.2?
Inflation rate as of October 2020.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I just looked at that the other day. Yep. 3%. But what you got to look, what inflation is measured over periods. So like from 2020 to 24, that shit was 15%. But if you measure from like 2000, then it might be 3%. Huh?
That's when they got it to 15%.
If you look at the period from 2020 to 2023.
I'm just saying, when the inflation got to, what year was it that the inflation was 15%?
That was shit last year. COVID and shit. But what I'm saying is you got to look at, see, it depends on the period. The inflation rate gonna change depend on the period that you're looking at. Like if you look at from the 50s, it's gonna be a different number than if you look at, you see what I'm saying? So like if you got an inflation rate from year to date inflation rate, you have a 12-month inflation rate. You got a 24-month, a 5-year, a 10-year, and they different based. Every period is gonna be different. But from Corona 20 to 23,
it said 2019 1.8, 2020 1.2, 2021 4.7, 2022 8, 2023 4.1, and currently 3.2.
You looking at year over year inflation change.
Yeah,
that's different. That means you add it together for those years. If you add those years, you're gonna get 15%, something like that. Look at the inflation rate from 2020 to now. Look at that.
I'm looking at 1.2.
No, not the YOY. That's year over year. Look at the actual just flat inflation rate from 20 to now. Not the year over year change and growth and all that. That's telling you, okay, it's 3% higher.
What's the flat interest rate from 2020 to 2024?
Yes, the interest, the inflation, yeah.
Okay, what's
over that period?
The inflation rate.
This what they don't talk about. They don't want nobody seeing this and really thinking about that. So that's why they just show you year over year, so you can say, oh, it's just up 3% from last year. But nigga, it's been going up 3% every year.
24. What's the inflation rate over the period of 2020 and 2024, right?
From 2020 to 2024.
This is live. This is live action, guys. This is how the FX Bros get down.
Come on, man. We're breaking this shit down. From 2020 to 2024, the U.S. inflation rates experienced a notable shift. Here's the breakdown of the annual rates for each year.
But see, that's still saying annual, but still go with it.
1.2, 4.7, 8, 4.1.
So, okay, so add them up, right?
But you want the average, right? You don't want the total.
No, we don't want the average. We want the total amount of inflation growth. How much more was inflation in 2020 compared to 2024?
Okay, so that's like 5, 6, 6 and 8. That's 14. That's 18%.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? See, you barely could Google the shit. Like, but there is something that'll tell you. I just don't know where I was at, what I looked at. But because I saw it in an article on TradingView. There was like the inflation rate was 15.5 from it could have been 2020 to 2022. But
What I'm saying, what's the key? What's the key like information you getting from that? Because really you want to see the change in it. Like you want to see if it's going up or down, correct?
Well, this the thing. If it's at 15% from 2020, that means shit is 15% higher theoretically.
And if
With the dollar is 15% has less spending power.
2008 to now, what is that telling me? Like what kind of information can I derive from that? That's what I'm saying.
You can see how much power the dollar is losing, how much spending power is losing over that period, or it lost over that period. Like for example, you was able to buy with $20,000 in the 70s. You could have bought a house.
So what you're saying is, if from 2008 to now, if inflation rate was at 1% consistent every year,
right? That means add that up, and that's the inflation. That's the total inflation over that period.
I see what you're talking about.
That's how much the dollar power decreased. But see, they want to tell you year after year because they don't want you to focus on that shit.
I see what you're talking about.
They don't want niggas pulling out but you can see it. Look at the grocery store. Tell me shit ain't 30-40% more expensive than it was before Corona.
Nah, facts. I spend $30-$40 and walk out that bitch with one light bag.
I'm surprised you can spend 30 and walk out with something.
Man, I'm a single nigga, but I could survive off of oodles and noodles.
Man.
I'm gonna put my steak dinners and my filet mignon and all that. That's delayed gratification. I'm a sacrifice for that. You hear me? Because I know eventually they gonna have an income to just eat whatever, whenever. But until then, yeah, I'm about to eat this lab food. You hear me?
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
Let me see. Daily in 2024. Isn't widely reported. Ha ha.
Say what?
I asked ChatGPT how many billionaires were created daily in 2024. Total different answer. They said the exact number of new billionaires created daily in 2024 isn't widely reported, though global trends suggest billionaire growth remains concentrated in certain regions.
Yeah, that's tough. And then you said daily too.
I mean, fuck. The way the market's been going, I thought it was gonna say 2 at least, nigga.
Yeah, but no, that makes sense as well. Like not being that's scary.
I mean, but they could tell you how many millionaires was created.
Yeah, just like Piff said, that ain't nothing.
Right. Historically, around 60 to 70 new billionaires were added each year, averaging about 0.15 to 0.2 billionaires daily.
Okay. There you go.
So we getting about one a week.
Yeah.
Run it up.
You know, you got to take billions from another billionaire.
Well, I just added you back on. You must have had lost connection.
Yeah. Y'all couldn't hear me. I said the only way to be a billionaire, you have to take billions from another billionaire.
Or take billions from
Because where else the money gonna come from? They the only ones who actually have money.
the Fed. That's where it's coming from.
Well, yeah, that's how Elon Musk got all his money. That's all government funded. SpaceX and Teslas is all government incentive. That's why he got rich so quick.
The Fed, quantitative easing. That's where the billionaires get their money from. That's
exactly trying to lower inflation. Them trying to get people.
When they said, "Hey, turn them printers on in the back. Them extra 3 we got in the back, yeah, turn them hoes on. We need a whole lot more money." Which I really don't even think that. I think that's a whole fucking fad. Nah, I think that's cap. Like, even when people show images of the mint, I don't think them niggas print no more money no more. I think everything digital. Whatever's in circulation, that's in circulation.
Well, yeah, they burn money as well too. People don't say that. So it's like, how much are they burning? They print money more for security purposes. You see what I'm saying? Like, they print like so people can't counterfeit it. They changing the notes and shit like that, the serial numbers and shit, and burning it. And you know, that's why they doing that, and keep down money laundering and shit.
Right.
They keep track of the money. That's why they print it. But you know, it's all about the burn rate, just like a crypto. How fast are they burning that shit off compared to making more? And they definitely not burning off more than they producing, because that's technically not printing. And they printing. You know.
No. That's why I wanted to go. Is the federal mint. And
yeah, Elon Musk gained 20 billion when Tesla jumped a couple of days ago, 22%. He gonna be the first trillionaire in 2027.
Nigga, I'm about to go to this shit. I've been wanting to go. They got a Fort Worth tour of the Federal Mint. You know they got a Federal Mint in Fort Worth?
Damn.
They actually print currency. Like, they one of the largest currency printers in the US. Billions of dollars printed.
That's why I want to move back out there, bro.
They got a tour. You could walk through that bitch and go see that shit. I'm about to go ask some questions.
Wait, I want to come.
How much?
Yeah,
that shit. I've been wanting to do it, but I every time I be driving around, I was like, I'm gonna look at it like, now that we talking about it, I was like, let me pull that shit up.
Man, Fort Worth dope. Fort Worth.
Yeah, it's a sleeper city.
Really is.
Yeah. Prepare for security. And you can't bring liquid, including water, food or beverages of any kind, cameras, backpacks of any size, cell phones, electronic equipment, aerosol containers, non-aerosol spray. Don't bring your cologne. Don't bring none of that shit. Knitting needles, letter openers. Don't try to open your mail while you're looking at this money. Electric stun guns. Leave them in the car. Martial art, blades, knives, and katana weapons. Leave those at home. Guns, fake guns, ammo, and fireworks. Do not set off 4th of July at the Mint. Again, knives of any size. Do not try to make a sandwich at the Mint. Mace, pepper spray, razors, and box cutters. Do not try to bring anything that is attracted to a magnet in this building.
Bro, that was classic. You need to record that and send that to them, bro. They'll use that and they'll play that video recording.
That's crazy. I'm just looking at the list. You know what that mean? That mean people actually probably try to bring this shit in there. That's why he got it on.
Right.
You see what you can
Yeah,
bring
they
it,
talking
you
about
can
a
bring
mail cutter, nigga. It's just a mail cutter. Well, you know what? Yeah, add that shit to the list. 'Cause, that was clever of them. That was clever. We ain't even think about that one, but it's on the list now. Thank you.
Nigga ran up in there with a mail cutter talking about, give me $1 million right now.
I kill myself on
Right.
your blood on your hands. Reverse Robin, reverse hostage shit. You ain't gonna ever be able to sleep once you see me kill myself. You want that?
Oh my God.
Is that robbery? You threaten to hurt yourself? I gotta look into the law on that. That might work.
Damn, Tuesday is the only day to go there.
Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Last tour of the day begins at 4:30.
Okay. Yeah. Blue Mountain. Yeah, I remember that street, boy.
Yep.
Shit, nigga, my next time I'm going to New York, I'm going to Wall Street. I just want to go in there and just, you know what I'm saying?
I want to go so bad, boy.
I'm going in there. I was there. I was right across the street from it. It's one Wall Street. That's the address. One. Like, yeah.
Hey.
I looked at it and it's right there by Times Square. It's right at the end of Times Square.
Yeah, man.
Just going there. I just want to hear all the noise and I'm gonna go sit outside with a laptop and get some money.
Quiet as hell, boy. They say that shit is not the same. Even the stock exchange, like that is quiet, like a pin drop quiet.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not like it was in the late 80s, early 80s, 90s.
All you hear is typing keyboards and
niggas focus, right? Nigga trying to make them trades and shit.
And you know, there's none of that yelling and vibe. I wish it was still like that.
Yeah, because people.
It's all digital now. It's all on the computer. I think Pip got dropped off again. But yeah, nigga definitely want to go to this mint, man. I've been thinking about it. I want to go see what it look like, man. Maybe try to go give me a couple of $100, man. See if they exchange some of my money for some new money.
Does it cost anything?
I don't see nothing that would say it right here, right?
So how do you sign up?
Sign up to receive tour updates. I don't know. I guess you shit. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, pull up and open the door.
I don't know if you just pull up and open the door like, hey.
And then you're gonna be like, what you here for?
Now, it looks like they do say it recommends that groups of 10 or more schedule their self-guiding tours in advance by calling the tour scheduler. So I'm not sure if they charge for this shit. Tour accessibility. Tours are available in American Sign Language, wheelchairs, audio. Man, that's crazy. One of these days, I'm just gonna pull up and open the door. Be like, I can come look up in here. See what happens. See if they let me rock. Y'all know about people buying unique serial numbered paper dollars? You heard about that? trend?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, there's people paying like tens of thousands into, I want to say, into hundreds of thousands for like a $20 bill or a $1 bill. Yeah, really $1 bill with a serial number of like AAA 111111000, and they actually have those, and people are supposedly collecting those, like how they collect baseball cards, and they paying big money for them.
So like, what's so special with that serial number?
It's just the fact that it's random, I guess, or just cool, like it's a one of one, if you will. I mean, they all one of ones, I guess, to a certain extent. But yeah, they gotta be. But yeah, people like they have certain serial numbers where the number on there is all zeros. You know, it's not like the normal one you would every day see with just numbers and letters and shit. So it's just like, maybe it is saying like this is the first one they printed when they made the new bill. You know, who knows?
Right.
So it's kind of like they look at that as it holds value, I guess. And people paying way more than the face value of the dollar. Put it like that. Yeah. Visit Texas. Look at available before. Free self-guided tour. The experience includes an information theater film, and visitors have the opportunity to walk through 2 floors of interactive exhibits and displays showcasing currency history and the intricate art of currency manufacturing. Also located is, you already know, the Money Factory gift shop, where you can buy money with your money.
Yeah, bro. I wanna do that too, bro. For real.
Hell yeah. I thought that would be lit. I'm gonna call and be like, yeah, the FXBros want to come do a self-guided tour. We coming about 20. We coming 20 deep. We'll see what it look like. Yeah, well, this was a stupendous ass trade. Freaking stupendous. Let me clean up these charts, man. Shit. Crazy. So what kind of week you got coming up next this week, brother? Busy week you expecting?
Yes.
Yeah, as we move further into these holiday times.
Yeah, we have even with the kettle corn for Tuesday,
Okay,
like 500 bags.
nice. You didn't pop you when you gotta pop that?
They want us to pop it on site, but I'm a pre-pop some Wednesday evening.
Got you. That's what's up. Yes, sir, man. Well, I think we came, we saw, and we conquered. This was one for the books, a great live. We talked about a lot. One of the longer lives we had in a long time. A whole lot of content. So it's a great one to watch back if you get this far.
Yeah, that's gonna be one of the ones.
And I appreciate you if you do.
That's a fact, man. You already know what we got going on this week.
Right. Well, yeah, man. We go see who go. We also got an internal little challenge. We seeing how many pips, percentage gain we could get out of the GJ for this week. So we got we got School on it. We got Supreme. We got Scully. I'm on it. Fat Word, if you listening, you could challenge that bitch. Like I said, you ain't gotta go crazy. Just put one unit. It's just to show proof and your strategy and your ability. That's all it is. Just see what you can do. Nothing to stress the account. We go get it, man. It's a fun challenge, fun exercise. Iron sharpen iron at the end of the day.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But with that being said, man, we're gonna wrap this up, man. We'll be back next Sunday. Also, just to reiterate, we got heavy news this week. So it's gonna be stupid volume. So we're looking out for that. I'm excited about that. And yeah, it's about to go crazy. This one, I might not even go to work this week. I might trade from the house. This gonna be that week, man.
Man, come on. Let's go. I'm looking forward to doing that, boy. But
real tough. But yeah, man, we'll be back next like I said, next Sunday, man, 8:00. You already know. And also, I should have said this at the beginning, but Tuesday through Thursday we gonna be tapping in the morning, doing some going live. So y'all will be seeing us talking about shit more often.
Yes.
Happening. So we really about to turn up these accounts. We really about to turn up this knowledge and our abilities to trade. Even though we know what we're doing, but having all these minds collectively together, especially in the meat of the markets, Tuesday through Thursday. Yeah, we about to kill it. We really about to kill it.
Let's go.
All right, man. We out, bro.
All right, everybody. Peace out.
Peace.